Hi Ryan from Texas. I'm Eva from New Jersey. I also wanted to go over violating the different parts of the ACA Code of Ethics in response to what you had videoed of yourself. So my citations for today are the New Jersey State Code of Ethics, which was written in 2020, the ACA Code of Ethics from 2014, our textbooks from 2020, and the New Jersey Division of Consumer Affairs from 2015. So I started my note-taking at Section C of the ACA Code of Ethics, which was Professional Responsibility Introduction. Counselors aspire to be open, honest, and accurate with communicating in dealing with the public and other professionals. It seems to me as though many counselors are completely forgetting that sentence in totality. So when you go to Section C1, it says, knowledge of and compliance with standards. Counselors have a responsibility to read, understand, and follow the ACA Code of Ethics. Exactly what we're learning in class. They have to adhere to the laws and regulations. So you mentioned a lot of infractions that you had found in Texas. You thought that there were going to be more issues in regards to sexual conduct. I saw nothing about sexual misconduct in New Jersey as well. And I do believe that there must be a bunch of it, but a lot of it could be under the radar. You said that it was a majority of billing and paperwork violations. As someone who worked in a billing facility of a doctor's office for about 6 years, I do understand that there can be a lot of unintentional billing mistakes. In reply to the example that you used, that clearly was very intentional, stealing $640,000 from Medicaid. So my question about that case would be, in 2007, when Miss Bell was caught by the federal grand jury and indicted 51 months in prison, why did she only have to pay back a small amount, $404,000? Where is the rest of it going to come from? I noticed similar things with the New Jersey. One case that I looked at, the woman was counseling without being licensed. And she basically got a slap on the wrist and was allowed to get her license and continue practicing. She did have a hefty fine of about $10,000, but I would assume she would go to jail. And her license, even though she didn't have one, but she would not be able to receive a license. So in regards to impairment, it is so true a counselor cannot be impaired in order to treat a client. And you did mention that what is considered a personal problem within a counselor's life. You would use the phrase personal crisis. I do believe an addiction problem would be one of them. You would not need to take a break from counseling. If someone in your family died, you could take like a bereavement, something of that sort. But a counselor can't be impaired regardless. The client really is your main concern. So thanks so much for such a great video, and I hope my input was helpful to you. Have a good one.